understood, on the ride on our rivals. They can't stop us now, but go ahead and try though. All they gonna feel is the pain inside. Ho, foes get land.
So I'm back with another one, and this ain't really gonna revolve all around Gunner. I'm not even gonna call him Squirt Gun, even though I'm the one who came out with that shit. I should trademark that shit so that everybody who's using it has to pay me and shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go there like that, you know. And I'm just bullshitting. Like I said, you know, I'm just bullshitting. And let me get to the point. Though the point is, I want to thank all my new subscribers. I got like fucking 700 subscribers just behind this whole Gunner thing. And really, my initial attack on Gunner was nothing to do with American Cholo and the fake paperwork. That was just ammo that he had threw out there for anybody who had something against him, or anybody that he was fucking with. And he wasn't fucking with me. Like I said before, this was nothing personal against Gunner. He's an entertainer. He has a YouTube channel. He's a content creator. You know, he likes to talk about a lot of different things and subjects and people and gangs and all that kind of shit. And I had no problem with it. I had no problem with it until it involves me or my surroundings or whatnot, right? Which is my neighborhood. And he put a video out that was just giving a bunch of false narratives, false information, and that could lead to, just like what he did with AC, one of my homeboys could be moved, because a lot of my homeboys, they live in a lot of different states, and they live in a lot of different counties in California, and you could be anywhere, and they had the mob tattooed on them, and they could be, you know, identified as what this guy was saying as a bulldog or anything else, where, you know, the homie could be with his kids, and something could happen that, because of the, you know, they were misled, and this information that he put out there that could, you know, trigger something to happen to somebody else because he thinks it's all a joke or it's funny. And sometimes there's just some things that you got to take a little bit more serious, and you don't got to be dancing all the time, and you're going to tell a story, get to the point type of shit, because, you know, my hood ain't no joke, and it ain't a fucking circus, and it ain't to play games and all that kind of shit. And I don't say this shit because I'm an active gang member, because I'm moving around, because I got a lot of friends that I grew up with that are my age and older and a little bit younger that I fuck with, because anybody else, you know, under like 37, 38, I don't really even know them from the hood. I'm not out there like that, like I told you guys before. But I do got a lot of other homeboys that got kids, got families, own homes, have businesses, and this was like this false narrative that he put out there. It could affect them in some type of way, shape, or form at any given time. You know what I'm saying? It could be a year from now. It's just like I said, that was my problem and my situation with Gunner. It wasn't because I just wanted to attack him for no reason, and I just wanted to be on him. Because I'm not into that shit. I'm not going to be attacking somebody over and over and over and over. I mean, there's 1,000 people already trying to get this dude. I got no reason to, you know, push the issue with him. All I was asking was for him to take down that video out of respect, so that, you know, we can avoid a lot of shit, you know, not from happening, you know, to anybody, you know. So at the same time, like I said, you know, I got nothing personal. Remember that I got nothing personal against this dude, and I'm not saying that because, you know, I'm scared or anything like that, or I'm just taking a step back because, you know, I think I made my point. I think I got my point across, and I think that I cleaned up anything that this guy was saying about my hood, and I don't feel it's necessary to keep on, you know, choking somebody out when they can't even breathe no more. You know what I mean? And if everybody else, you know, is kicking him, you know, while he's down, hopefully he understands what he did, you know, besides what he did to me, because he just continues to do it. And that's why he ended up in a situation with AC, because he wanted to go and kick another motherfucker down, or put another, you know, put out some more false information on somebody else, where you're hurting your own, you know, because you can build. And ACF, from what I know, was cool with you, and, you know, stop speaking on you or down on you, and you did the same supposedly, and all that kind of stuff. So these are things that you just have to grow from. And sometimes when you do things like this, you have to just take a fucking break from YouTube, just to show people, because that lets people know that you are embarrassed and you do feel bad for what you did, and you did make a mistake. But when you just come back again and you're dancing around and all that singing shit and everything, then that just lets people know that you don't give a fuck what you did. You don't have no remorse. You know, and that's not a good value to have, you know, and that's not a good way to go about shit. You know, you should have took a step back. And like I said, that would let people know that you know, you're aware of your mistake, and that, you know, you're going to move a little bit different when you come back to YouTube. You know, that type of shit. And that's just my advice. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not going to continue to attack you. And I'm going to ask you again to take down that video with my neighborhood, so that, you know what I'm saying, so that it doesn't get to the wrong people, that may take action and something could happen to somebody, and it might not even be my homeboy. They might try to do something to one of my homeboys, and my homeboy has to do something to them, and then now my homeboy's in jail doing life because of something you said in this video. So that's the issue. You know what I mean? So whether you take it down or not, it's a dead issue to me now. I'm not going to continue this rant or whatnot, right? But then you did what you did to AC with the false narrative, false paperwork, and you should be smarter than that, G Money. And like I said, me calling you a stupid fuck and all that, that ain't that don't help nothing. Really at the end of the day, Money, maybe what you need is someone to come to you and tell you, hey, homie, be smart about your movidas, eh? And you're doing a little bit too much. Maybe you should slow down. Maybe you should take a turn this way or that way and just move away from some of the people that are pumping you up or telling you, to keep it going, and just, and even the drinking on on YouTube. That's not something that, being a drunk, Money, or getting drunk to a point where you start saying stuff that you may forget the next day. I mean, all that stuff it's asking for it, and it's creating a bunch of bullshit that's unnecessary for yourself. So like I said, I'm not going to continue anything with you. I'm going to leave it alone. But, this is something that you got to reflect on and start realizing that this is probably not a good idea and a good way to move forward on this whole YouTube channel or this genre or whatnot, right? And at the same time, I want to thank, like I said, all my subscribers, like fucking 800 subscribers I got since this whole issue had happened. And I was gone from YouTube 5-6 months, so people gotta understand, like, I'm not in this YouTube shit to start shit, to make fun of people, because if you watch my channel before this had happened, before I was aware of the video that he had did, all I did was talk about myself. I talked about my history. I talked about some of the little fucking, the war zone, war stories of fighting with cats, and even trying to tell cats, like, I don't even want to fight, but they pushed me to a point where I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? And just a bunch of situations that I had to deal with in my life that made me who I am, and, and made me go about shit the way I go about shit, because I had to learn a lot of things the hard way, So I want to thank all these new subscribers for subscribing to me, and just know that, I know that everybody's looking for the Jerry Springer and all the fucking getting on people and clowning and talking shit about everybody, but on this channel, I don't do that. I do talk shit about, as far as like war stories, but I'm not even talking shit. I'm telling you history, my history, the truth of how shit has happened. And there's always going to be those people that are going to throw in the wrench just to see, how you react to it, or how other people react, or there's always going to be a lot of haters. And you got to remember, I'm from the mob, from West Side Mob, and West Side Mob is the most hated gang in San Jose. You know what I'm saying? And it's not new shit. This has been happening since the late 80s. So it's not like if we're the newest hated most gang, whatever. And the gang ain't even the same like it was, because back in the days, we were so deep and so wild and so not giving a fuck that, people couldn't fuck with us. And I don't know how the hood is now. Like I said before, I'm not a gang member. I'm a businessman, But at the same time, I move around in a lot of places. I move around, and I go from state to state. And I don't need nobody trying to run up on me talking about, this and this and that. I mean, I'm already in my situation, but everybody knows what my situation is. I ain't never been to PC. I never been to SNY. I never got scared on no fucking yard. My shit is because I had a personal situation with one person who happened to just know some people that didn't like me as well, and they were in position to say, fuck this dude. And that's all that happened with me. I ain't no fucking rat, so motherfuckers, a rat, and this guy's a rat. Just because people say I'm a dropout, that don't make me a fucking rat, you fucking stupid fucks. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not gonna, that's what I'm saying. I get some of these dudes that say that to me, they lucky, because I know for a fact that they would not tell me that to my face. I don't give a fuck how big they are. You know what I'm saying? I'll bust their fucking melon open. Straight up. You know what I mean? Or even worse. But you will end up fucked off. You know what I mean? I don't care how bad or how tough you think you are, hiding behind your little fucking keyboards and all that shit. See, me, I could talk shit, because I could tell you right now, you can ask people in Songho how I am and who I am and what the fuck I'll do to you. There's fucking, the proof is in the pudding, baby. There's real motherfuckers out there that'll tell you, this guy just ain't talking shit. This guy will fucking literally grab your fucking ass and put your ass in ICU. Or even worse. So when I say shit, I'm not just fucking running my mouth talking shit. I got history behind everything I say. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not just here to fucking blab away and just talk a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? So let me get back to the narrative of what I'm trying to say, though. I want to thank all my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And as well as all these other podcasts that, hit me in the comments, that start following me. And I appreciate that. Like I said, all the podcast money, I want to do a shout out to, like I said, you got the Prisoners Awakened. They didn't hit me up. At least I don't think they did. But I heard that Gunner was attacking them, and whatever was going on. But I just want to do a shout out to, A Prisoner's Awakening, to Frank's Vibes, because Frank's Vibes, like I said, a lot of these channels I'm talking about, they all had or jumped into what was going on with AC, or all had like a personal thing with Gunner. So that's just people I'm naming. EBK family. I don't kick it with none of these people. Money, the haters world down from down south. Fucking convicts perspective. The homie Hangout started following me, and now he got his new reaction show, Rascals Reactions. Check that out. It's a new channel he just pushed out, and he did something on Gunner. And this Vato's very intelligent, intellectual. Where when he speaks, he's well mannered and very articulate. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to what he got to say and how he says it. He gets down. And then you got Dankin and Drankin, which is also I think it's called Kicking Back with Bean, right here down at the bottom. I think they're the same thing, but I think he got another guest host with them when they do their thing. But they sent their shout outs. Upstate Point of View. I heard the little stuff that Cholo Juan was saying. tazzotv, this Africano, he had some shit to say, and his shit was cool too. And then Hoodie from the Hood, I've been watching him for a while, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't hit me up, and neither did the tazzotv, you know what I'm saying? But I watched both of their shit, and I've been watching their shit off and on, especially, like I said, the Hoodie from the Hood. And then you got Cultura Cafe, who actually used one of my videos on their channel, and to expose this cat, and I appreciate them too, you feel me? And then you got Chemo's Flicks. Like I said, I posted one of Chemo's Flicks, this little comedy skit that he did on Oh Boy, and I put that up, money. And then you had a OG, triple OG, and then you had a Convict's Perspective, and then you have Mike's World, you know what I'm saying, who hit me up, and he's following me. I appreciate all these podcasts, money, along with MOD Entertainment. He did his thing too. The homie MC Shadow, he had his little, he's doing his 2 cents, you know what I'm saying, how he felt about the situation without disrespecting Gunner, just trying to give him some clecha, and that shit was tight. And then Loked Out TV, they also did one on Gunner. He didn't hit me up, nothing like that. I'm just saying, these are a lot of these, like I said, out of all these 18, 20 channels I'm naming, maybe 10 to 12 of them got at me. Outside of that, the rest of them, I'm just speaking on their channel and saying that they all did something on Gunner. And I feel that because there's 20 channels getting on Gunner, there's no need for me to continue this bullshit and be on them. I think maybe he ain't learned his lesson, maybe he has, but a lot of people are aware of what he did and how he did it, and how it could have affected American Cholo, and how we got to go about moving forward, money. Hopefully this guy understands how we have to go about this whole thing moving forward. I think he understands that. And even if he don't, continuing the beef or whatever, or like I said, the Jerry Springer shit, we need to do a real Jerry Springer show where we all get into the crowd and everybody sits down and motherfuckers just start fighting with each other type of shit. You know what I mean? That might be a little bit more entertaining than what everybody else is doing right now. And like I said, I'm going to take a step back from all this shit, because like I said, I think I've already made my point. And like I said, I'm hoping that this Vato watches this and takes down that video out of respect. And then we just, it's end the story, baby. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, money, it's been a long 3-4 days, and especially fight for this Vato. And I understand he's trying to get his run backs, and he's not just trying to fall apart and drop his channel because that pays his bills. And you got to respect the motherfucker's hustle. You know what I'm saying? 100%. But at the same time, there's a way to hustle. There's a way to do your thing. And, and like I said, man, this is not taking, I'm not going to take no shots at you, because I do see that when you say stuff, you like to also still throw a little couple shots in there when you can. And maybe you don't do it purposely. Maybe you've been doing it so much that you don't even realize that you're doing it. I don't know. That happens to a lot of people. But like I said, it's a shout out. I want to give a shout out to all the channels, all the podcasts that have been doing their thing, that's been on this shit. Because this is like Channel 7, Channel 4, Channel 2, Fox News, ABC. Like, everybody is like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think everybody has gotten their point across. And I think that all the YouTube viewers and everybody knows what happened and how it happened. And I just, like I said, for me, I don't feel there's no need for me to continue on this cat. And I never even pushed any issues on this Vato dubs. Obviously, this Vato's been, he's been in the Pinta. He did some real time. He's been with the real motherfuckers in the back. You know what I'm saying? He knows what's up and all that kind of shit. And if he chooses to continue being around Gunner, more power to him. But at least start giving Gunner a little bit clecha and letting him know that, hey, this probably wasn't a good movida for us, and maybe you guys could, discontinue trying to attack other channels and just grow your own channels, mind your own business. I mean, without minding your own business type of shit. Because you're going to talk about issues and situations, but it's not about attacking the next man. It's about, like I said, growing our channels money. And that's all I was doing before this whole situation, and like I said, and Dubs, he's been around, and I've been seeing his name on a lot of shit too, because a lot of people are attacking him as well because he's associated, and guilty by association type of shit. But he didn't do anything. He didn't say anything bad against nobody. He's not the one who put the paperwork out. And just because Gunner did it, I don't think that everybody should blame this vato. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got no ill feelings for neither one of these dudes. I was a little bit mad at Gunner. It bothers me a lot. It does. It did, and it does. You know what I'm saying? It bothered me a little bit more than before. It still does bother me, but not as much. Because like I said, I said what I had to say. Check out some of these other channels though. Check out the homie Hangout. Like I said, this vato's on the real. He's on a positive note. I never really tripped on the haters world, you know what I'm saying? But I did see the one when it came to AC, and now, like I said, with AC, it's a different story, because I got a lot of respect for anybody who's gonna take a time out to throw handball tournaments, to throw some kind of food giveaway. Anybody who's gonna try to run as a politician. That's what bothered me, because I know that American Cholo is trying to run for a politician, so he can't be dealing with certain types of things anymore, because that's just going to take him out the picture. So other people got to step in, and like I said, there was other people stepping in. So it's almost like the bag. You know what I'm saying? You got to secure the bag. You know what I mean? Type of shit. And not that he's going to give anybody any money, but I'm just saying, like, if we want certain people to be in position, we got to make sure that other people don't taunt them to a point where they're not in that position no more. I mean, they're going to get out of that position because now they got these charges or this other weird ass shit that people could slap on TV or on the internet, and now people ain't gonna fuck with this guy because they're gonna look at him, in a different way, and he don't want to be. We have to, like I said, when you're doing these kind of things, as far as getting involved in politics, supporting the people, and all that kind of shit, you have to look a certain way, and you have to act a certain way, so you can't let nobody take you out of character money, where you gotta act up, and then, like I said, you lose your position that you've been trying to build for so long. So that's the reason why I was tripping on Gunner too. We can't attack our own. We gotta let's try to build our own. You're supposed to back them. You're supposed to attack anybody who's attacking him, and that's what the rest of. That's why I give it up to all these channels. That, like I said, I don't know if they're doing it for clout, but like I said, this is all about clout. This is all about building your channel. This is about utilizing whatever's new that you can come out before anybody else comes out, and I understand that, like, people want to attack it fast. Like, my channel is not about that. My channel is about my history. I'm gonna jump into some of these reactions because, like I said, I think I was attacking this whole YouTube channel, this whole genre, the wrong way. I don't think people want to hear my story because people don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying, about my story, and my story is it's the truth. It's real shit. Like, I really went through 100 fights, 200 fights. I really went in and out of these prisons, you know what I'm saying, where I had to hold my own, and a lot of gente left me for dead in a lot of places. And when bad things happened to me, nothing happened to the people that were there. A lot of those shit that was just all bad during me growing up, and then being from a neighborhood where we were outnumbered, and then to be the dominant ones, 10 years later, that took a lot of work. That took a lot of going in and out of jails. That took a lot of, smashing for a long period of time. And that's why, like I said, that's what my channel was about. But it's just crazy how I started talking about this cat and the scandalous shit that he was doing, and I just pointed out the most obvious, when it came to that paperwork. Like the first thing I always look at is I'm gonna look at the Attorney General, and obviously that was already done right there already. That basically, that's all you need. You know what I mean? And then I spoke on other stuff, critiquing the old dude, and I didn't do it like just to be. It's not, like I said, it's nothing personal. I didn't do it out of hatred. I mostly did it out of just letting him know that you're attacking the wrong people, because I'll attack back. I don't give a fuck how little my channel is. People hit me up like, excuse me. People hit me up like, your channel's only 2,000. That's why you're mad at him, or you're being a hater, and clout chasing, and all that other shit they talk about. I don't know all the fucking slang they use nowadays. They got all these different acronyms and all this other stuff that I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I'm old school, and I don't try to do all the new shit. I don't care about all how everybody's talking now, all the new slang. I still use the same shit that I did in the 90s. And like everybody told you before, money, I ain't never changed. I ain't never going to change as far as who I am and how I am. Now, as far as how I act, you know what I'm saying, and how I could act, I changed that, but I could always, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I could switch it up, money, but, the old me is still me. Like, I'll still grab a motherfucking brick and smack a motherfucker across the head. At the same time, I could be real respectful, and I could be a businessman, and I can deal with shit the way we're supposed to, the way we're supposed to deal with shit, So, like I said before, money, if you notice, though, I haven't been saying money that much, and I am trying to refrain from saying that shit. But you got to understand that that's my vocabulary. That's how I talk. I don't say the N word. I ain't never said the N word. And before I was always saying like, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And people get tired of that shit. So what the fuck? And I know that people just want you to talk just straight away. But I'm not these other people. I'm me, and this is my personality. This is how I talk. But like I said, I try to do what's best because for my followers, for my subscribers, because in some kind of type of way, you're obviously coming to hear what I got to say, and and obviously these are some things that you don't want to hear, you know what I mean, over and over and over and over. So I've been trying to refrain from that, money. So give your boy a chance, and like I said, I want to send a saludos and a firm shout out to all these podcasters, money. Like I said, I'm gonna say it one more time, but A Prisoner's Awakening, Frank's Vibes, EBK Family, Haters World, Convicts Perspective, Homie Hangout, Drinking and Danking, Upstate POV, Cholo Juan, Cultura Cafe, tazzotv, Hoodie from the Hood, Kicking It with Bean Loke, Chemo Flicks, Mike's World, MOD, Rascal Reacts, Loked Out TV, and just so you know, I even fuck with hood stocks. I fuck with hood stocks, money. I think his show is tough, and I don't think he even touched on this whole situation with AC. And I don't know if him and AC have something going too. I don't understand how all these big, like the big ones, like they have a gang. I think hood stocks already went over 100,000 subscribers. He has some good shit though, and he has a badass setup and all that kind of shit. And I seen the one with King Little G when he gifted him all that weed and all that shit. I would, I would have fucking stole that shit and bounced, money. Nah, but hey. That's cool though, man. Like I said, he got a badass setup, and like I said, some of these bigger channels, money, should really think about helping out some of the smaller channels. And I know that a lot of these vatos are PCs or SNYs or dropouts or whatever they call them, whatever, right? And I'm in my situation too. I'm no better than anybody else. I know that. I'm well aware. If there's two of us walking and one fell off in the yard because he was scared and told, and then I'm walking on the other side of the street and I'm in the same position because I punched somebody, if they had a chance to shoot both of us, they will. You know what I mean? So I'm in the same boat, and I'm not mad about it. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about this shit. It's just a part of this type of a life. You know what I mean? But I don't be out there starting shit, acting crazy with people. If you tell me some shit on my comments, I ain't one just to jump to whatever you're saying. I don't do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You tell me to jump, I'm not gonna ask you how high. Yeah, I look into everything that people are talking about. Recently, just somebody would say, "Oh, this guy was talking shit about you. Oh, this guy was talking shit about you," and I went and checked. It had nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? But people are so quick to throw me in some mix or try to see if they can get me, in some bullshit. When, like I said, I don't fall for that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna end this with that. And like I said, I appreciate all the love. I got like a fucking 1,000 comments in like 4 days, 5 days. And I really appreciate, like I said, all you guys that have come aboard. And I'm going to try to do my best to give you guys some good content. If you guys got any recommendations, anything you want me to speak on or talk about, let me know. I'm going to be putting out more stuff on my Chicano Power the Dollar. I got more of that gangster music, dirty politics. I got more of the no guts, no glory. And I'm going to start hitting a little bit more on my No Bammer show. You know what I'm saying? Check out my other channel where I'm doing music reactions, and I'm trying to react to a lot of artists that maybe you ain't heard of, and maybe you have, but I'm trying to just put you up on some of the new shit, some of the old shit, and we're gonna do it like that. And then, like I said, I'm gonna keep on doing these reactions to certain shit that I see fit that I can do without disrespecting anybody or putting myself in any kind of a bad situation. So, like I said before, I appreciate everybody who's come aboard on this channel. And I thank you. I salute you. I appreciate you. I'm out.